We all strive for happiness, success, and fulfillment, but too often we sabotage ourselves with habits that slowly erode our well-being. Sometimes these toxic habits are so ingrained that we barely notice how they're holding us back. It's important to recognize them and take action to stop them before they cause lasting damage. In today's video, I'll walk you through 5 toxic habits that can quietly ruin your chances of living your best life. By the end, you'll know exactly how to break free from them and replace them with healthier habits that set you up for long-term success and happiness. 1. Seeking validation from others. The first toxic habit on our list is the need for constant validation from others. We all want to feel appreciated and valued, but relying too heavily on external approval is dangerous. It creates a cycle where you're always chasing the next compliment, the next like, or the next affirmation from someone else. You become dependent on what others think of you, and when that approval doesn't come, it can leave you feeling insecure and unsure of yourself. Over time, this habit erodes your sense of self-worth. It makes you question every decision, every step forward, and even your own goals just because someone else didn't validate it. Here's the thing. No one's approval is more important than your own. Validation should come from within. When you can look in the mirror and know that you're enough, regardless of others' opinions, you'll feel a freedom like no other. Start building your self-worth by practicing affirmations, setting personal goals that align with your values, and celebrating your wins no matter how small. Actionable tip: try journaling daily, focusing on your achievements and positive qualities. This will help build inner confidence and reduce your need for external validation. 2. Procrastination. We've all been guilty of procrastination at some point, putting off that task, delaying a decision, or avoiding something we know we need to do. While it may seem harmless in the moment, procrastination is a silent killer of productivity and personal growth. The longer you put off something, the more daunting it becomes, leading to a snowball effect of stress, missed opportunities, and regret. But procrastination is more than just poor time management. It's often tied to deeper issues like fear of failure, perfectionism, or a lack of self-discipline. When you procrastinate, you're not just avoiding a task, you're holding yourself back from progress. To break this habit, focus on taking small, manageable steps. Prioritize tasks, set deadlines, and most importantly, forgive yourself for not being perfect. Progress is what matters, not perfection. Remember, successful people aren't those who avoid challenges, but those who face them head-on and keep moving forward despite the discomfort. Actionable tip: create a simple 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. For bigger tasks, break them into smaller chunks and tackle one chunk at a time. 3. Holding grudges. Holding on to a grudge may feel justified in the short term, but in the long run, it only weighs you down. When someone wrongs you, it's natural to feel hurt, angry, or betrayed. But the longer you hold on to those feelings, the more they fester, turning into bitterness that negatively affects your emotional health. It can drain your energy, rob you of peace, and keep you tethered to the past. Here's the truth. Holding on to a grudge doesn't hurt the other person, it hurts you. It prevents you from healing and moving forward. Forgiveness isn't about excusing bad behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the heavy burden of resentment. Letting go allows you to reclaim your energy and emotional space so you can focus on the positive things in your life instead of dwelling on the negativity of the past. It's important to remember that forgiveness is for you, not them. When you let go, you release yourself from the prison of your own anger. Actionable tip: start by practicing small acts of forgiveness, even in minor situations. Over time, you'll build the emotional resilience needed to let go of bigger grudges. 4. Comparing yourself to others. Comparison is a thief of joy, and yet it's something most of us do without even realizing it. Whether it's scrolling through social media and seeing others' seemingly perfect lives, or watching colleagues climb the career ladder faster than you, comparison can quickly make you feel like you're not enough. But here's the problem. Comparison isn't fair. It's based on a limited, often idealized view of someone else's life, while ignoring the full reality of your own journey. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you're always going to feel like you're falling short. It can lead to feelings of envy, frustration, and even depression. The key to breaking this toxic habit is shifting your focus back to your own path. Understand that everyone's journey is unique. What's meant for someone else isn't necessarily meant for you, and that's okay. Focus on your own growth and celebrate the progress you've made, no matter how small. Success isn't a race, it's a personal journey. Actionable tip: limit your time on social media and instead use that time to reflect on your own accomplishments. Each day, write down 3 things you're proud of about yourself. 5. Negative self-talk. Perhaps the most destructive toxic habit of all is negative self-talk. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, or that you don't deserve happiness, you start to believe those things. And what you believe, you manifest. Negative self-talk can seep into every aspect of your life, your relationships, career, and personal goals. It creates a mindset of scarcity where you focus on what you lack rather than what you have to offer. The good news is that you have the power to change the narrative. By actively replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations, you can rewire your brain for success. Start by recognizing when you're being harsh on yourself. Challenge those thoughts and replace them with affirmations like, I am capable, I deserve happiness, and I am enough. The more you practice positive self-talk, the more confident and resilient you'll become. Actionable tip: whenever a negative thought arises, pause and replace it with a positive one. Over time, this will become second nature and drastically improve your self-esteem. Conclusion: the journey to living your best life begins with recognizing and eliminating these 5 toxic habits. Whether it's seeking validation, procrastinating, holding grudges, comparing yourself to others, or engaging in negative self-talk, these behaviors can silently erode your potential for happiness and success. The good news is that you have the power to change. By taking small, consistent steps to replace these habits with healthier ones, you'll unlock a world of possibilities for personal growth, peace of mind, and fulfillment. So ask yourself, which of these toxic habits is holding you back the most? And what can you do today to start letting it go? The sooner you make the change, the sooner you'll start living your best life.